So I guess this is it. This is my first video introducing myself to Authortube. I'm Jazz and it's nice to meet you. Okay, so I found this Authortube Newbie tag thing that I saw looked really fun, and I thought this would be a great way to introduce myself to this scene on YouTube as a dark fantasy romance author. So there's a bunch of questions. Let's dive in. What is your book's pitch? So, my current series that I am working on is Twisted Fates, which is a dark fantasy romance series set in the twisted universe of Velmora, a place where gothic whimsy meets rotting magic. Morally grey is the flavour of choice, war is always on the table, and curses spread like wildfire. Each book in the series focuses on an individual character in the fantasy realm, whether it's a vampire, a witch, a siren, a fae, dragon shifters, you name it. Each book unravels a different story, all stitched into the same cursed world and entangled in one unraveling prophecy. If I was a book, how would I pitch myself? I would say, I think I would pitch myself and my story as like a cozy but dark romantasy that's about a girl chasing her dreams, grief, healing, finding herself, but all the while still believing in magic. What is something that I will never write? This is actually really difficult because I don't know what I specifically would never write. Like, I think there is elements of every genre that I could definitely see myself implementing into a series or a book, but I think maybe I wouldn't exclusively write like a rom-com with like no fantasy elements to it, because I just love writing fantasy, and so I think I would like genre meld a lot, but I don't think I could write a rom-com without any fantasy. Yeah. What is my goal for starting an Authortube channel? Well, I wanted to start this because I want to document my journey, connect with other writers and readers, and just create a really beautiful little community of love and support and sharing in the same passions for the wonderful world of books. What made me want to start writing? I don't think there was a specific reason. I've just always been writing. Ever since I could start reading, I was reading books. Ever since I learned how to write, I was writing stories. I think there is just something so wholly captivating about the escapism element of reading and writing and going to these beautiful magical worlds and experiencing these stories. And I think I truly just loved being able to create my own and have control over the storylines and write the things that I wanted to read as well. So I feel like that all kind of ties into why I'm a writer. It's something that I've always been drawn to and has always been a safe space for me. And I've just realized that I want that to be something that is a career path for me, that I can continue to write stories but share them with other people. What is my publishing path? Well, I actually did make a little video about this as well, but I started off as an indie publisher and I have indie published my debut dark fantasy novel. That's a 3-part saga in one book. And after working on that saga for a fair few years, I realized that the indie path is not for me and that my goal is to get traditionally published. What content do I bring to the Authortube world? So I am planning to document writing this Twisted Fate series, sharing my journey with it and connecting with everyone else that's writing. I am also testing out the Brandon Sanderson style method of working out of writing my first draft. So I plan to share that with you and the ups and downs and the journey that will be. I feel like everyone is constantly growing and learning new things, and so I always love sharing new progress and things that I'm learning and things that I think other people would value from that I would have valued knowing earlier in like my writing journey. So I will always be sharing those sort of things. And the rest of my channel content is all very much cozy, nerdy lifestyle style vlogs and chit chat videos. So there's lots of other bookish content as well that I feel like may resonate as well. What is my biggest writing struggle? Look, I feel like in general, I am always trying to improve my skills and improve my writing style and quality so that it's reaching at some point the best that it can be. But I'd be lying if I didn't say editing was a big struggle for me. I have a perfectionism demon inside of me that won't allow me to write a messy draft, which makes editing hell because I'm already trying to make the first draft something really good, even if it doesn't need to be. I just can't not do that. And so there is a lot of mental frustrations and battles that goes on when I hit the editing stage and I'm trying to change what I've written in the first draft or those sort of things. It's just, yeah, editing is not my friend. What is my best writing skill? What is my best writing skill? I've genuinely never thought about this question before, and I've never tried to like pinpoint what the best thing I do with writing is either. So I actually have no idea. I do quite like my style of writing and the emotionally impactful scenes, I guess. Maybe that's it. I don't know. That's an interesting question. What is my biggest Authortube question? So first up, I would love to know what everyone else wants to see from me as well. So definitely let me know what kind of content or things that you would be interested in seeing from me. But in terms of a specific question, with publishing and getting recognition and I guess getting known, has anyone used press to sort of boost themselves into like the larger reading community or things like that to help get more recognition? Is that something that people have found has been helpful for them? Is there any new channels that I want to follow? Always. I would love to connect with other authors and authors also looking to get traditionally published as well. I would love to support you on your journey and we can connect and grow together. I also would love to connect with readers and beta readers and things like that because especially with this new series, there's always room for more betas and more community and support. So yeah. And the final question, what am I most excited about with this start on Authortube? To be completely honest, I'm just excited to join this community, support each other, grow together, and hopefully for some of you to fall in love with this series as much as I do as we try and get it traditionally published. Well, that was the last question. So if you stayed this long, please say hi in the comments. I would love to meet you and I will catch you in the next video.